स्टूडेंट्स, अगर बैंकिंग एग्ज़ाम्स की बात करें तो हर साल हज़ारों अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ आती हैं। चाहे आईबीपीएस की एग्ज़ाम हो, जहां पर पीओ, क्लर्क, आरआरबी और एसओ के एग्ज़ामिनेशन हर साल कंडक्ट होते हैं। उसी तरीके से एसबीआई की एग्ज़ाम हो, जहां पर प्रोबेशनरी ऑफिसर, क्लर्क और स्पेशलिस्ट ऑफिसर की रिक्रूटमेंट भी हर साल होते हैं। आरबीआई ग्रेड भी, आरबीआई असिस्टेंट भी हर साल अपना रिक्रूटमेंट करता है। और अगर हम सिलेबस की बात करें तो हर किसी में रीजनिंग एज ए सब्जेक्ट बहुत इम्पॉर्टेंट है। और रीजनिंग में अगर हम पजल्स की बात करें तो पजल का वेटेज 50% से भी ज़्यादा रहता है। स्टूडेंट्स, इस वीक में हम हर तरीके की पज़ल को सॉल्व करेंगे। आज हमारी क्लास 1 है, जहां पर हम बॉक्स पज़ल को सॉल्व करेंगे। तो इस वीडियो को ध्यान से देखिएगा, क्योंकि इसके बाद आपको बॉक्स पज़ल सॉल्व करने में कोई दिक्कत नहीं आएगी। स्टूडेंट्स, मैं आपको बताना चाहूँगा अल्टीमेट बी बैंकर कोर्स के बारे में। अगर आप किसी भी एग्ज़ामिनेशन की तैयारी कर रहे हैं, चाहे वो आईबीपीएस हो, एसबीआई हो, आपका आरआरबी पीओ या क्लर्क हो, तो दिस इज़ अ महापैक कोर्स जहां पर आप सारे एग्ज़ामिनेशन की तैयारी एक साथ कर सकते हैं। और यहां पर आपको गारंटी देते हैं कि आपका सिलेक्शन 2 साल में हम करवा कर रहेंगे, नहीं तो आपके पूरे पैसे वापस कर दिए जाएंगे। क्योंकि स्टूडेंट्स, हमें अपनी फैकल्टी पे पूरा भरोसा है। यहाँ पर डेली लाइव क्लासेस कंडक्ट की जाती है। कोर्स वीडियोस और कोर्स मटेरियल की फॉर्म में आपको 50% फास्टर तरीके से एग्ज़ामिनेशन की तैयारी कराई जाती है। और मैं बताना चाहूँगा, ये लिमिटेड ऑफ़र है। 31 जुलाई को ये ऑफ़र एंड हो जाएगा, तो इसके बाद आपको ये रिफ़ंड वाला जो ऑफ़र है वो कभी नहीं देखने को मिलेगा। So a puzzle is given to you. You have to read the information carefully and you have to answer the questions given below. In a factory, there are 8 boxes from G to N, which are placed one above the other. Each box has different number of chocolates and the number of chocolates is also given to you. The lowermost box is numbered as 1 and above as 2 and so on. All the above information is not necessarily in the same order. Some more information is given to you. You have to read the complete information and solve the puzzle accordingly. So I have drawn an empty table and with the help of the statement I am filling this empty table. So my solid recommendation to you is always start with your concrete information. Also, you can start filling your boxes first and then we can fill up our number of chocolates. So if you look at this particular statement, that box I is placed in the topmost position. So it's a concrete information. You can start from here, right? Although you can start from the initial statement as well, but you have to write a small hint by starting with this particular statement, right? Because you don't know the positioning of the box till yet. So box I is placed in the topmost position, that is box I is placed at 8th position. So I am writing I over here. Similarly, you also know that now you can link this statement with the help of your position of box I. That box K is placed immediately below your box I. That means K is placed at 7th position. So I am writing K over here. Now it is given to us that your box J is placed 4 boxes below M, right? Also, box M is placed 2 boxes above L. So you can write a small hint that your box J is placed 4 boxes below your M. Now, as per this condition, there are 3 boxes between M and J because it is 4 boxes below, right? So you have to be like careful with the statements given to you. If the statement is there is a gap of 4 boxes between J and M, then you have to like leave 4 slots. Now 4 boxes below, that means you have to leave 3 slots. Also, box M is placed 2 boxes above L, which means L is somewhere over here, right? Now try to fix this condition in this particular table. Now as per the condition given to you, either I can place M at 6th position or at 5th position, right? So accordingly I am forming the two cases and in one case I am placing M at 6th position, and in another case I am placing M at your 5th position. Now these are your two cases. Now if you read this particular condition that your box L position is an odd number, right? So L position is at odd number, and here you have placed L at 4th position. So you have to delete this case. This case is invalid and you have to proceed with this particular case. Now if you consider these two conditions, that box G is placed above L and your box G is placed in even number position below 6th box, right? So the only slot for G is at 4th position, so you have to fix G at 4th position. Now it is given that your box H is placed above L. That means I can place H over here and your remaining box N can be placed over here, right? Also you have one more concrete information that your box J has 89 chocolates. So I am writing 89 over here. Now if you read these two conditions, that the box which has 45 chocolates and the box which has 15 chocolates are placed adjacent to each other, right? And the number of chocolates in box L is thrice the number of chocolate in box N, right? That means your box N must have 15 chocolates, right? And your box L will have 45 chocolates. So your L and N are placed adjacent to each other, right? So L and N are placed adjacent to each other. Your L has 45 chocolates and your N will have 15 chocolates. So from these two conditions you can identify the number of chocolates in box L as well as box M. Now your box M has 35 chocolates more than your box H, right? So your box M will have 35 more chocolate than your box H. Now you have to look from these numbers that by taking which number this condition can be satisfied, right? So I have to take some smaller number only. So if suppose I take 23 from here and add 35 to it, right? And add 35 to it. Accordingly, you will get 8 and 58 over here, right? So 58 is given to you. So you can try with different numbers as well. So accordingly, I can write 23 for H and 58 for M. Now you have the number of chocolates in your box H. Now if you read this particular condition, that box G has 44 chocolates more than your box H, right? So you have to add 44 to 23 in order to calculate the number of chocolate in box G, and when you do so you will get 67 as the answer. Therefore you can write 67 over here, right? Now the difference between the number of chocolates in box I and box K is 30, right? And box I has even number of chocolates which is less than your box K. So only two numbers are left, that is 90 and your 60. And you know that box I has less chocolate than your box K. Therefore box K will have 90 chocolates and your box I will have 60 chocolate. So this is your complete arrangement with the help of which you can now answer any number of questions. So your first question is, which box has 45 chocolates? So clearly box L, which is placed at 3rd position, has 45 chocolates. So the answer for this particular question is option number B, that is box placed at 3rd position. Now second question is, which box is placed at the 2nd position? So clearly your box N is placed at the 2nd position. So the correct answer is option number D. Now next question is, what is the sum of chocolates together of box K and box J? So your box K contains 90 chocolates and your box J contains 89 chocolates. So when you add 90 and 89, you will get 179. Therefore, option C is the correct answer. Now, which of the following statement is definitely true? Number of boxes placed between K and H is same as the number of boxes placed between G and N. Now, if you observe carefully, there is no box between K and H. However, there is a gap of one box between G and N. Therefore, this option is wrong. Now, two boxes are placed between H and G. So H is over here, G is over here, and there is only one box placed, right? Now, sum of chocolates together of box M and G is more than the sum of chocolates together than your box K and L. So your M contains 58 chocolates and your G contains 67 chocolates. So when you add 58 and 67, you will get 125. So you can write 125 over here. And when you add number of chocolate in your box K and L, that is 90 and 45, you will get 135. So this statement is also false. Now your box I, M, G and N are placed at even number position. So you can check it. Your I is at even number position. Your G is also at even number position. Your N is also at even number position, and your box M is at odd number position, right? Because it is placed at the fifth position. So all the options are wrong. So the correct answer is none of these, right? Now the question says, if all the boxes are arranged in alphabetical order from top to bottom, how many boxes retain their same position? Right. So you can arrange them in the alphabetical order starting from your G to your N. So I have written starting from G to N in the alphabetical order. And if you see, there is only one box who haven't changed its position, which is L. So the correct answer for this particular question is option number A. Students, I hope आपको आज का वीडियो पसंद आया होगा and thanks for watching I Exam B.